Thragg. This guy looks scary. Looks intense. Why do they all have mustaches? Like all of them. It's very interesting. I'm on a landscape page. Use a pencil, use an eraser, hit pause if I go too fast. Like Freddie Mercury, but like a superhero. Right, let's start. Head up here. I'm gonna start with, those square eyes. So we'll go diagonal. And they're kind of flat across the top, so they go like across this way. Very sort of basic animation style. So it comes down like that. And then, so the bottom eyelid is just like a line just across here, fairly flat. And then his iris and pupil. So he's looking down, right? So curves up and down. His eyes are real dark, so it's hard to see the pupil. You could color the whole thing black, but I'll put a pupil in. Just because there is one there, but it's just very hard to see. You could just go black and leave a white shiny if you wanted. Right, and then he's got like eyelid lines just on the bottom here, just curving around like that. And then he's a very big frowning eyebrow. So it like comes here, across, touches the top of the eye, and then goes up and down. And then you add like the color space for it, so it goes that way. And then it just comes back down to the front, back into the middle. A line across there. We'll go over and do the other eye. So like you can fit in human eyes, right? You can fit an eye in between both eyes. So if you measured that eye, go over that much, you'll find your point to start the next one. So you can roughly fit an eye in between. And then we go square, square eye again. It's kind of they kind of make it a little bit darker here on the corner side. And then we do the eyelid across the bottom. It's not really touching, they just draw a line across. And then his big eyes looking down. Pupil in the middle. And then curve line there. Back in. Bring the eyebrow up. The back. And then add the line on top of that one. And then curve line there. Like bags around his eyes there as well. So his nose, so we have the bridge of his nose here. And then his nostrils, so it curves around, goes up, comes down in the middle. So the very simply drawn nose just comes down in the middle there. And then the nostril on the other side. It's kind of like a duck's foot. Right then, mustache. So just like a V in the middle, under the nose. And then it comes around both sides. And then we bring it along, down. And then we go up. and then across. So there's a couple of extra lines here in the picture, so just add those like for where his chin is and stuff. Right, and then the bottom of his chin here. And then this comes out to a very strong jaw. But there, now we're lowering the mustache for the jaw because we're looking up at him. So like in picture, you know, like this part of his face is bigger than this part because of the perspective. You know, like from the chin to the nose is like right up to the forehead. Like the top of his forehead will be up there. Just if you're wondering why like this is so big compared to that. So then this comes up here. And they do 2 different lines either side. So they leave a gap here and then they add his sideburn and the ear comes in then. And you can see some ear lines just inside. And on this side, they draw the whole part of the face. So what they do is they go all the way up. Like that, like it's all connected. And they put like a little bump for his cheek. And then the ear comes out. And in. And then an ear line or 2. And then the rest of his hairline. So like his head, like the chin to the nose is about, the nose is about halfway from where his hair will be. So he has like a bit of a hairline here. So that and that are about the same. Alternatively, like your nose and your forehead are about the same size as well. So that space is about the same as that space. Just if anyone's curious. And then the hairline comes across either side, kind of curves down a bit, about in line with the eyebrows. And then we go down towards his ear. And usually here it steps in and then goes down. And then his hair is just like tightly shaved. So it comes up like either side. And for just a round curved line on the top of his head. So you know they mean business when they have fur. When they have a fur collar. So his neck comes down here. And the other side of his neck is here. Very muscular, strong looking dude. Neck muscles, like neck muscle there. Don't do another one. I like to do 2 neck muscles, so, but that's just me. I'm gonna give him another one. And then this comes around. So it's like Western animations try to use the least amount of lines possible because it makes the animation sort of easier and more cost effective. But you know, you can add more because why not, like make it a bit more interesting visually. And then so the fur, right? So we got like fur all coming down this way. Like so. Okay, and then it comes around from the back of his head down this way. You just add these kind of wavy spikes. And it'll go out as far as here, like his shoulders out here. And start to come back in then. And just like some lines in there. And there's a big one out here as well. Just some textures inside. Okay, so then the symbol that's like inside his chest. So say like it's like a circle, but it's got like chunks taken out of it. So your first chunk is like here. And then it comes around. And there's like a second chunk taken out of it here. And then it comes out. And then there's a line in the middle. And then something down here. And then I think we can see like his chest muscles just this way. And then like the belly line is just like that. And again, they don't do much else in terms of anatomy. So we can just see like his sort of cloak coming down here. And then his bicep on this side, so his bicep just goes down. And then his back is there. And then we can just see the cloak over his shoulder. So it comes, bumps down here. And then it kind of like folds around. Like here, it goes around his arm. And that's it. That's Thragg. Hope it's helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.